campus, various things that we could potentially aim at to improve user experience. We filtered these ideas through the group and through other consumers, and eventually we decided to run a survey on the use of Tray in order to see if consumers felt that this was something that could be innovated and could be improved upon. The responses we got from that were overwhelmingly positive, and it was generally felt that there were improvements required, or improvements that could be made that would enhance user experience. The main two factors that came back from this were the slippage of moving of items on the tray and inability to carry a tray one-handed. So we investigated both of these, and we ran this through the group using the general deep dive process, and took all ideas to see what was actually practical and what was actually feasible to do. We decided against making any changes that would allow for one-handed carrying. The reason for this was that one of the fundamental requirements of a tray in terms of the usage in a cafeteria or a restaurant is that they should be stackable. If we were to change this so that it would be one-handed, it would add a bulk to the bottom of the tray, which would actually reduce the capacity for stacking. The other option was to put a handle on it similar to a shopping basket. However, when carrying a tray in a crowded area, it's far better to have it in front of you rather than being able to carry it to the side. It would be quite awkward to hold up like this. And if we carry it down to the side, it's more likely to get in the way of other users, and that's going to contribute more to the movement of the items and less stability. So we decided this wasn't feasible. Focusing on the first, it was actually the most responded to answer, the slippage in the movement of items. We decided to try and create a tray that would actively reduce the movement of items as you move. So to this end, we decided to put strips of rubber onto the tray in preset areas that will allow for a plate, cup, a water bottle and so on to actually sit on the tray and to be stable while doing so. So we took a series of measurements of the tray, of various items, of dinner plates, standard dinner plates as we used from the main restaurant in UCC, along with their tray sizes, etc. We took this basically as a case study, so it's a proof of concept idea that would work for these items. So we created a prototype by placing these rubber strips on the tray in pre-designated areas. This allows a plate, cup and a water bottle to sit quite comfortably on the tray, and as we have found, it does greatly enhance the stability, and it does stop these items from moving while in transit.
We can now see from the new and improved tray that the adaptation was successful. All items on the tray remain motionless and intact, relinquishing any feelings of doubt towards the security of your dining experience. The rubber components securely placed on the tray ensure a pleasant experience and minimise all spillage or any unfortunate accidents.